Now we'll see some important details about your final project. These are some instructions for you. First, choose one of the following topics for your presentation. Select the one which is more interesting for you. Remember to choose only one. Here you have 8 options. The best restaurants for business meetings in Lima. Select the top 5 restaurants from your point of view. Advantages and disadvantages of working from home. Consider 2 to 4 positive aspects and 2 to 4 negative aspects. Tips for succeeding in a job interview. Consider 4 tips. A successful chain of stores in Peru. Talk about the reasons for the success of that chain of stores. Is Peru a good market for sporting goods? Give reasons. Tips for a successful starting business to grow. Consider 3 to 5 tips for a business which is new to grow, to become successful and have good results. Characteristics of a good hotel. Mention and explain what makes a hotel a good place to stay. Experiences and plans in Peruvian education, economy, health system, transportation, tourism industry, entertainment, etc. Choose one option here. For example, you can talk about experiences and plans in Peruvian tourism industry. We continue explaining the instructions for your final project. That means your oral presentation. The second step involves 3 things. The first one is the most important part of your presentation, the content. It involves the ideas you will share, your opinions, the facts and figures you will present. In addition, you should prepare your visual aids. What are they? Some images, graphics, objects that help you explain your ideas and attract the attention of your audience. Maybe you can show a chart with statistics or some graphics to explain a part of your presentation. You can also use maps or show real objects while you are speaking. The third thing you should do in the second step is consider that you can use some notes at the moment of your presentation. These notes will help you. The third step refers to timing. What's this? To control the time of your presentation. How long is your presentation? Do you remember? That's right. 6 to 8 minutes. When you practice your presentation, use a clock timer to check that you respect the time limit. The fourth step is to record your oral presentation and produce a short video clip. The fifth and last step is to send your oral presentation or final project for evaluation. So we all know the topics and the instructions for your oral presentation. Now we would like to share some useful tips for a successful presentation, for a good presentation. Number 1. Introduce yourself and your subject. In slides 7, 8, and 9, you will see, learn and practice some useful phrases for this purpose. Number 2. Outline what you're going to talk about. First, mention the topics and then explain, give reasons, ideas, points of view. Don't forget the period of time. Number 3. Don't spend too long on something. Again, remember the time limit. Number 4. Mention facts and statistics. What are facts? Information which is true, that refers to true things. Statistics refers to numbers. Number 5. While speaking in your oral presentation, you can smile at times, but don't do it too often. Number 6. Use gestures such as a hand movement. Number 7. Use visual aids to help you when speaking. Number 8. While speaking, stay in only one position. Don't walk from side to side. Number 9. Close your presentation correctly. So, this is how you should organize your presentation. First, the introduction. Then, go to the main part with ideas, explanations, opinions, facts. Finally, close your presentation appropriately. Here are some phrases you can use in your presentation. In the introduction, you should say your name and job first. For example, good morning, my name is Patricia Taboada and I work for the language department at San Ignacio University. Then you should say what your talk is about. For example, my talk is called Tips for Succeeding in a Job Interview. Now, in the main part, the most important part, you need to move from one part to another. So here you can use phrases such as, number 1, okay, to begin, let's look at the characteristics of a good restaurant, or let's look at the top 5 restaurants for business people in Lima, etc. Number 2, to move from one part of your presentation to the next part, you can use phrase number 2. Let's move on to the second area or part of this presentation. The characteristics of the staff of a good hotel, for example. 3. To move to the third or fourth or last part of your presentation, you can use phrase 3. Let's turn to the third, fourth, last part, plus the name. At the end of your presentation, you close it using phrases like, let's sum up. Also, you can give an opinion using the phrase, in my view. To stop your presentation and finish, you can say, I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you for listening.